Hey everybody, I'm back again, and that last video just stopped there. I don't understand why, so I apologise. So this is part 2 of finding your flow, finding that inner intuitive voice, and also having a little bit of planet talks as well. Like I said, one of the next couple of videos that I'll be doing, we will be talking about moon signs, but I just kind of wanted to wrap it up and help you identify your flow so you could try and practice that, going forward. And how do we listen to that voice, that little voice that comes in and goes, do this or do that, or don't trust that person, or why don't you apply for this job? Because anybody else get up in the morning and at times feel that we have, not only we've got our logical stuff planned out like our diary, but also that, we have an impulsive part that goes, actually, you know what, I feel I want to create that, and actually I want to do this today. And sometimes jobs make it difficult for us to do that. The 9 to 5 or even the shift work, it interferes with the normal working and normal flow of things. And I think over time, that's kind of helped us, or kind of derailed us from and taken us out of our flow. So we've perhaps learned or unlearned about being creative and unlearned about listening to our intuition. It's kind of been separated from us, over probably centuries. But more so with the way that we live modern life nowadays, we kind of get caught up in that and eventually get to a stage, most of us, where we lose sight of ourselves. We lose sight of actually what truly makes us happy. The one question that a lot of people ask me when, a lot of clients ask me is, I don't know what my purpose is. Can you help me find my purpose? And, what I want to say is that there's probably a set sequence to finding your purpose, which always starts with connecting to your intuition, connecting to what makes you happy. All right. Now, hands up, how many women out there tend to run around and do stuff to make other people happy, but we forget on how to make ourselves happy? I'm definitely like that. And I have to remind myself that, when I start to feel that things are starting to get on top of me, it means that I'm really doing far too much to make other people happy and lost sight of me. All right, so how about you? I'm going to put that question to you. How many days or how many weeks do you feel on average that you could go making other people happy without actually connecting to the inner you? All right, men and women alike. The awakening process can be quite a distinctive one, and again, on the top 3, along with what my purpose is, I find that clients and friends ask me, about the awakening. They're starting to feel different. They're starting to feel like they want different things in life, and what made them happy before is no longer making them happy now. So therefore, they're really having to take a long, hard look at themselves. And by doing that, the over-focus comes in, doesn't it? Because we get stuck, we get caught in a loop. I call it the crazy 8. When I'm working with clients, I call it the crazy 8, where it comes back on itself. You're not learning. There's old patterning, old conditioning. And I got to say that a lot of it isn't even ours. It belongs to ancestors. You've maybe heard of ancestral DNA, that kind of is triggered by even modern day stuff, the way we behave, the way we talk, the way we respond to situations, the way that we can be proactive about stuff as well, unless we actually sit and take stock and look at ourselves and actually be mindful about what it is that we really want, how we operate and how we go forward, and really get in charge of our lives. Really get in charge of our lives. And none of us get it right, straight away. I think that's where my fascination, with other people came in, is that I really honestly feel honoured to be part of the process of where people go from to where they are going to. And I marvel at the transformation and the inner strength of the human spirit. Because the spirit is certainly just as important, if not more so, because it's the driver of your human vehicle. All right, it's the driver of how you think and the motivation behind even anything you want to achieve, to do with your ambition or in life, or whether it's just simply you want to get to a stage that you want to look back and say, do you know what, there's nothing I regret. I did everything that I wanted to do and I learned from it and I had a blast. I mean, who wants to be able to say that, me. The awakening process is actually awakening to a new place of life, to be, I suppose, able to be stress-free, not get so wound up about stuff all the time, and not feel that we're always operating from a place of anxiety and stress. Maybe that's something that we should cover actually going forward, is this whole anxiety thing. And I feel it's the body and mind's response to something that it needs to be able to facilitate as a change, or it just really needs you to sit up and take notice and say, actually, I'm not really keen on that. Can we go this way instead? I.e. connecting to our intuition, our intuitive muscle. Over the coming weeks, we're going to be talking about this more, along with obviously one of my passions, because if I don't talk about criminal psychology and the way that people who have a different way of thinking actually operate, I have a fascination with that. I don't know if any of you watching this are too, or have that kind of way of almost, as we marvel at the human spirit doing good things, we can also have that wow feeling of people that operate entirely differently to what we feel is normal in order to carry out some, awful things. Because yes, we can learn from that. We can learn, we can grow, we can learn what not to do, and absolutely learn what we should do as well in making change, facilitating that change so that we can live better lives. And who's not for that? All right, I'm going to leave you with that this week. The moon's doing some crazy stuff. It's not your imagination. It's about finding your flow and learning to build the most important relationship, which is with yourself. So if you don't like being on your own, start creating time on your own. And predominantly, to be able to go forward stronger and with better, more creative ideas and facilitate change, true change within your life. I'll leave you with that for now, everybody. Can't wait till the next time. Bye bye for now.